Now, that being said, the good news is that this is actually something you've been doing for a long time. You just don't know it because we haven't called it this. Okay, so we're going to be looking at multiplying polynomials. What did the prefix poly mean?
Many.
Many, right? So something with many terms. Okay, so if we're multiplying polynomials, this is talking about any number of terms being in it. But today specifically, we are going to look at things like and when you all look at this, what do you think? That we distribute, right? And my students go, look, Mrs. McKinney, this isn't multiplying polynomials, this is just distributing. But what does distributing tell us to do? What operation? Multiplication. So there's the multiplying. How many terms is this? One. So that's a monomial. How many terms is this? Two. So that's a binomial. So we're multiplying a monomial times a binomial. We just never called it that. So we do the exact same thing we've always done. You just didn't know that you were multiplying polynomials. So what is 4 times 3x?
12x.
12x. And what is 4 times 2?
8. That was simple.
And 12x plus 8.
Well, you had to know like the binomial.
The only thing on the test you'll need to be able to do is recognize the terminology in multiple choice.
But like in the future in math.
I think it's one of those things of it's not like you need to be able to memorize and match vocabulary, but if something said, write a binomial expression, you should go, oh, I need to write something with 2 terms, right? You shouldn't be writing something, just like if it says an expression, you shouldn't be writing something with an equal
So
sign.
like the thing in the parentheses, that's 2 terms.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to have 2 x's.
correct.
Okay.
Yep. So today we're just going to take this and now sort of add in our properties of exponents. We know that if we multiply with exponents, what should we actually be doing? When we multiply with exponents, we add them. So now what happens if we have 4x squared times 3x to the 5th plus 7x? Okay, this still falls under the same rule that we know, which is to distribute, right? We're still going to sort of pass this 4x squared out. So what is 4 times 3?
12.
12. And if we multiply x squared times x to the 5th, what did we just say we would do with the exponents? Add them. So 2 plus 5 is
7.
7.
Then you just do.
Then you do the same.
Right? And then we'll distribute to the next piece. 4 times 7 is 28. What exponent's on this x?
1.
A 1. Right? So 2 plus 1 is
3.
3. Okay, we can't add them because they don't have matching exponents. So we can't go any further, so that's our answer. The biggest thing is you cannot let yourself mentally freak out when the problem gets longer. Okay, they do not get any more difficult.
Just get along.
Okay, but there might be more pieces to distribute. So let's say we want to take 4x squared y to the negative 1 times 5x to the 3rd y to the 5th minus 6x squared y squared plus 3xy. Right, and my students go, I can't do that.
I can't even write a line.
Yeah, yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. Okay, this is no more challenging than the problem we just looked at. Now, is it going to take you more time to complete it? Well, sure. It's got more numbers in it. Okay, but there is nothing that is more complex than what we just did. Okay, we just need to break it down a piece at a time, and we need to know that we are going to distribute.
Did you do 5 and 6 and that'd be a negative 1
No, because those don't match.
Oh.
Okay, so we are still just distributing. We are still just passing out. So ignore all of this other stuff and just multiply these two things. So 4 times 5 is 20. X squared and x to the third gives us x to the fifth.
And then you add y, -1.
Right, -1 plus 5 is 4. I mean, it took us more seconds to finish it, but it doesn't require any more brain power or knowledge. Okay, now we're going to go to the second one.
-24.
Okay, so -24 or -24, however you want to read that.
To the fourth.
X to the fourth. Y to the first. Right? Do I even need to write down that one? No, but if you did, you wouldn't be wrong. Then we're going to go to our last one. 4 times 3 is 12. X squared times x is
3.
x to the third.
Y to the third. Okay.
Nope. What x when it's on here? 1. So what's -1 plus 1? 0. And what is anything to the 0 power? 1. So do I need to write down that 1?
Yes. Y.
Don't put y, because y to the 0 power equals 1. So this says that you're multiplying times 1. Do I need to write a times 1 there? No. So it just goes away.
So you don't put y at all?
Yep. Are we okay on that?
I just get like all the numbers in the bigger equations confused.
Right, so always try and break it down to a small chunk at a time. Try not to look at the whole picture, try and look at a little bit at a time.
That's probably because I'm a picture guy. I have to like